Girl, you know Zoe said.
Hold on, Zoe said what?
That's what Zoe said.
Oh, that's what Zoe
That's what
said?
Girl, you
Zoe
know
said.
Zoe said.
That's what Zoe said.
Welcome to the Zoe Says podcast, episode 2. Well, I'm only doing 2 videos today because I saw a topic on Instagram that I did not like, so I wanted to address it. I am so sick of social media's hatred for black women. So I took notes because I wanted to go in on this topic. So, the video that I saw, basically, I'm going to insert the video. Maybe I'm going to insert the video now.
I'm not real.
Most black women are raised to be
tomato,
strong,
I'm throwing tomato.
tough, independent, and don't take no shit. Cause the daddy wasn't shit. I raised you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman. So they come into the game.
So, what I've noticed lately is social media, and random people on several platforms, be it TikTok or Instagram, have this agenda of targeting black women and disrespecting them for clout and views. Hence why Kevin Samuels is so popular now. Okay, hence why you saw these 2 fools that were like, oh, we don't dabble in the dark.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're, Redbone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
It's just this constant disrespect of black women, and it's so prevalent on social media. And I'm just so frustrated, and I'm so tired of it, and I'm so sick of the narrative that black women are unattractive, that black women are undesirable, that we're ghetto, that we're masculine and aggressive. Personally, I'm just sick of it, and I know all my other fellow black women are sick of it as well, so I just want to touch on a few topics. The main reason why people feel so comfortable disrespecting us is because our own men do it to us. Our own men. And there's no other race of people that does that. I've never seen a white man say, oh, I don't date white women because they smell like wet dog. I've never seen that. But it's always black women so proud, black men, so proud. Oh, I don't date black women. Oh, I don't date black women. Like, maybe we don't want to date you. But the problem is here. The problem is here that you guys are so proudly saying it like, oh, I don't date black women. And it's just like, what are you so proud about? That you don't like your own people, that you don't like yourself. Because at the end of the day, I want to say this too, I hate when people say, oh, your mother's black. Nobody's dating their mom, okay? Nobody finds their mother attractive. That's just, y'all need to stop right now with that rebuttal, okay? The rebuttal should be, do you not like yourself? Because this, like on the podcast, the guy, I'm telling you, he was like the color of my couch. Talking about, oh, I don't dabble in the dark. You, sir, are the epitome of darkness. How could you hate yourself? If you hate yourself, just say that. But leave black women out of it, because we don't hate ourselves. And I feel like that's probably why people hate us so much, because there's so much negative things said about black women that people believe it, and they don't even take a second to be like, oh, maybe that's not true. They just believe anything that's out there and just go with it as gospel. Like, who's that man to say, oh, well, most black women are raised? How do you know how most black women are raised? Did you raise any? Are you a black woman yourself? So stop speaking for us and trying to explain our experience, because it's just not factual. Because my grandma had 7 kids, my grandma was married, all of my aunties are married, my mom is married, I'm cool with my dad, that's like my best friend. He likes to say that we're not friends, but we really are friends. He just doesn't want to admit it. But and I'm tired of the narrative of black women don't have fathers. Stop blaming black women for not having fathers. That is the fault of the black man for walking out of his family. But that's not even the topic, because I don't even care about y'all. Okay, that's not the topic. So anyway, one of my points. So my main point here is, We don't want or need your validation. It doesn't matter if you think we're ugly. It doesn't matter if you think we're obese. It doesn't matter if you think we're masculine and aggressive and things like that. Because at the end of the day, we're still going to do us, and we're still going to get money, and we're still going to be happy, and we're still going to go on trips, and we're still going to demand higher from men. And the problem really is that men don't want wives. They want doormats. They want doormats. Oh yes. Like the clip, I'm going to insert a clip too. Like when Eddie Murphy and what's that movie called? You guys know. Coming to America.
Anything I say you do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Bark like a dog. A big dog.
He was like, bark like a dog. Hop on one foot. Do a backflip. If that's what you guys want, just say that. But just know that not all black women are going to do that, okay? We're not. A lot of us have our own, so we're demanding more from you. And I think the problem is with you beta males is that you have nothing to offer anyone, so that's why you try to pull black women down. Not all of us live for beauty. I don't care who thinks I'm pretty. You know why? Because every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I say, oh my God, I can't believe God made this. That's what I do. So I'm not gonna let that outside opinion of others ruin how I view myself and how I see myself, because it just doesn't make any sense. And I just feel like, man, I just lost my train of thought with that foolishness. Give me a second, guys. But yeah, they keep the narrative of, oh, black women are ugly and undesirable and all this other stuff. But the truth of the matter is, back to you beta males, the truth of the matter is you guys can't see us. You can't see us, not education-wise, not financially. And I think that's the problem, because a lot of you guys are intimidated. Why don't you step your life up first? Get your own crib, get a steady income, get a car, okay? Get you some business. That's what you need to do. Get yourself a life. Because if you wake up every day like, what can I say about black women? You have a problem and you have an obsession and you need to seek therapy. I think the whole entire black community needs to seek therapy, because the fact that slavery just like ended, like, all right, you guys are free. What? There was no care package, there was no money, there was no 40 acres and a mule. We were just slaves and not slaves. And there was no healing from that time period, and it just trickled on down, you know. And I really do believe that a lot of things that are going on are symptoms of post-traumatic slave syndrome. But we're not going to talk about that. The focus right now is how people feel very comfortable disrespecting black women. And let me just touch on another topic right here too. This is a big topic. Hair, right? I remember, I mean, I don't know how old everybody is watching this, but I remember in middle school, it was always like, oh, black girls don't have hair, black girls are bald, black girls are, I'm just like, and then, you know, it made me feel so subconscious about my hair, because I used to have braids in middle school, and then I got a relaxer, you know, my mom gave me a relaxer or whatever, and my hair was like about, like here, which is average, you know, what they call average black girl length. But it's just still like that narrative of black girls not having any hair and being bald-headed and stuff like that is very detrimental, and it hurts, you know, that obviously we have feelings and we get our feelings hurt. So now, fast forward to nowadays, everybody's wearing a lace front or a wig or sewing, and it's like, we wear wigs. Oh, you can't wear wigs. Why are you trying to be white? Why are you trying to be white? Okay, cool. Wear your natural hair. So we wear our natural hair. Now it's, oh, it's nappy. Oh, I don't like your hair. Oh, why don't you straighten it? Then we straighten it. Then it's like, oh, why are you straightening your hair? Just wear it natural. Then we get braids. Y'all don't like the braids. And really what it's giving is anti-black. What it's giving is anything that shows blackness you guys don't like. And what it is because you guys don't like black women. And I want to just let you know, because yeah, we use the term colorist and stuff like that, you know, because that is true. And I want to define colorist for you guys really quick before we circle back to what I was just talking about. Colorist, you cannot be colorist to people of a lighter shade. Colorist is basically when you are being derogatory or have negative connotations and mistreat people because they are of a darker skin tone. So only darker skinned people can experience colorism. Please understand that. Now, circling back, when you do not like an entire race of people, that is called racism. You, my friend, are a racist. Yes, you are probably also a colorist as well, but you are racist. That feeling, this is to the black men, that feeling when you go into a store and people are following you around, it's like, oh my God, why me? Why is he come on? Because I'm black? Like, it's not even that serious. What is that? Or that feeling when you walk by cops and your chest kind of gets tight or something like that? That's how black women feel when you talk about us. Leave us alone. We are simply existing. We are simply graduating college and getting good jobs and starting businesses and minding our business. Why are you guys constantly trying to make us feel bad and make us feel ugly and make us feel undesirable? It's not working. And I think that's why a lot of y'all are mad. And I keep saying, and I will continue and forever say this: there is nothing wrong with wanting an equal. The problem is a lot of you guys are not our equals. You are not educated. You don't have anything of your own. You have nothing in your name, not even no bills. So it's just like, how are you saying, oh, black women are too aggressive, they're too masculine, they're too independent? It's not about being, no one can ever be too independent. We cannot have sex with ourselves. So let's just stop that right there, okay? But what I'm saying is that you guys know that you can't see us. Okay, you know that you don't make as much money. You know that you're not as educated. You know that some of us, myself included, are very condescending. So that's why you try to tear us down so we can feel as weak as you feel. And that's unnecessary. What you need to do is elevate yourself. And I'm not saying that to have a you're only educated if you have a bachelor's like I do, or a master's or a PhD. I'm definitely not saying that. Some of the smartest people I know don't have degrees. But what it is if you have not found your position in society, I'd like to say a lot of black men don't really have their footing and their position in society. So that's why they try to reach up and pull us down. They try to pull black women down so we can feel less than. And what I want to say to my black women is, don't ever let these self-hating coons make you feel like you are less than, because you, my friend, are the blueprint, okay? You're beautiful, your skin tone is beautiful, everything about you is amazing, and you will only get better. So don't let social media, don't let people outside, don't let these racists make you feel any kind of way about yourself, because you know that you have the power, and you know that you look good, and you know that you can do anything, because not everything is all about looks. Okay, what I had to learn about social media, because on my social media, sometimes I take, sexy pictures, but for the most part I don't, because I really don't go anywhere. But everything like social media, they perpetuate this image of the IG baddie, where you gotta have your body all done, makeup all day, every day. And I just feel like society only likes black women in that way. They don't like black women in the ordinary, which is me. Lip gloss, mascara, wig, that's it. Not doing anything extra unless I'm going on a date, and he better be cute. But they don't like black women in the ordinary who are confident, who don't feel like they need to do so much to be seen and accepted by mainstream society. Me, when I wear, and I know a lot of black girls can relate. When I wear my natural curly hair out, or even if I don't even wear it out curly, I slick it back into a bun. White men try to talk to me. I had some Italian guys try to talk to me. All the old Spanish guys try to talk to me. But it'd be the black men that don't like our natural hair, and that really is hurtful, because it's like, how you don't like us? It's us. This is how it's supposed to be. Me and you and me, and then you guys just turn your nose up like, oh, I don't date black women. No, I don't date black women. So it is very hurtful. So it's like, how do you expect to say these hurtful things about us, and then us, with our open arms, oh yes, come, continue to disrespect me, and I'm gonna just pour love onto you? Why would I do that? Why would we do that? And even when you guys get shot and murdered by the police, who's on the front lines? Black women, who are so aggressive and masculine and ugly and undesirable, right? But here we are, coming up and stepping up for you time after time after time. And it's really messed up, as a black woman, it really is, frustrating to deal with stuff like this. But for me, how I deal with it on a daily basis is I don't care. Because y'all don't pay my bills anyway. I'm about to sit up here and worry about who don't like me and who thinks my skin is this and da-da-da-da. Because it's irrelevant. In the grand scheme of things, it's irrelevant. But on a more personal note, it is frustrating at times. Like, we're the only group of women who have to ask, like, oh, I wonder if he dates black girls. And then this is a very subtopic. And then you gotta ask yourself, does he date or like visually appearing black girls? Because I'm black. But there's a lot of lighter skinned women who may look Spanish or mixed. And there's that whole fetishism with the exoticism and, having, a mixed girl or whatever like that. So it's very sad when you have to think like, oh, does he like black girls, or oh, does he like dark skinned girls, oh, does he like brown skinned girls? And I want to say this too, subtopic. Stop calling people dark skinned. We are all a brown people. Brown, 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 brown. We're all brown. Now, do we come in different shades, whether it be brown or dark brown? It doesn't matter, but dark skin is just like, what? We have a color. We are brown. We are a brown people. Whether it's light brown, yellow brown, tan brown, medium, it doesn't matter. But saying dark skin is just absurd. And I do think that a lot of people feel offended when they're called dark skin, because all of the negative connotations, like I just said, masculine and ugly and stuff like that. Because like people call me dark skin all the time. I'm brown skin. This is the color brown, right here, right in the dictionary, right in the Crayola box. But some people would consider me dark skin. It doesn't matter to me because I know I'm beautiful, but I do see a lot of black girls. Oh, I'm not dark skin. Girl, calm down. Hey, calm down. It's not that serious. I know that there are a lot of negative connotations with the term dark skin, but you're beautiful. If you look good, you look good. It doesn't matter what color your skin tone is. Like, don't let these self-hating black men say all this stuff to you. You know, and another thing is they be like, oh, black girls are fatherless. That's why they so angry. All of us? Are we all fatherless? Because if I'm not mistaken, you guys are fatherless too. So there's a whole bunch of people without fathers making fun of people without fathers. This is not right. And as Hassan Campbell says, where are all the fathers at? And let's, you know what, I'm just gonna rant. And it's just crazy because, you know, nowadays it's a whole bunch of like casual sex and stuff like that. So you're having sex with people that you probably really don't even like. You're just sexually attracted to them. Then, now the person is pregnant, you don't even know their stance on abortion. So now you're just stuck with a kid, with a person that you don't like. And that's why a lot of people do leave. And that's why a lot of people have baby father issues and baby mother issues and drama, because y'all don't like each other. You were sexually attracted to each other. We're having unprotected sex. Now you had a baby, and now y'all tight. Now you're mad. And now you're mad. But the fault is yours. Honestly, get on birth control if you want to have a baby, or ask that girl, like, oh, are you on birth control? You know, it's a whole lot of different, it's really just a big cycle. And I just feel like the black community, we just need so much healing, because it's a lot of things that are just wrong. And I'm not, you know, blaming anyone except for white people, you know, because of slavery. A lot of this stuff has happened. You know, imagine, like think about it right now. Like, imagine right now, like, some white people come and just start snatching black people off the street, like, oh yes, let's start beating us and taking us away, putting us in chains and stuff like that. And then we go over there and they're speaking Italian. What are we supposed to do? Imagine. Now you in a new place, a language that you don't know, people are beating you, raping you, doing all kinds of stuff. And then one day, just like, it's over. Enjoy your life, y'all. What? Enjoy my life? Where's my family? Like, you know, so I feel like people don't put enough value on the effect that slavery had on the entire black community. You know, like the fact that we couldn't even drink out of the same water fountains as white people and stuff like that. So that's why, to me, when I see black men who exclusively date white women, it's like, okay, if you want to just go follow master, go ahead and do that. If you go ahead, if you want to be a house N-word, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm like saying that word, you know, on my channel or in my books or anything like that. I just don't think that's necessary. But a lot of y'all are house slaves, okay? House slave. You beasting to be with a white woman, but guess what? When you go to her house for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, they're talking about you. They don't like you. They hate your guts. And I hope you enjoy every single moment of it, since you want to disrespect black women so much. And then also the black guys that love them, so Latinas and this and that. And don't get me wrong, because, you know, I do like Spanish guys as well. Their grandmothers hate you. All of them. Grandma could be the color of my couch, but will hate your black skin, will hate everything about you, and despise you and talk about you in Spanish. And you're gonna feel so uncomfortable about what you just hype. Oh, I got Beyonce and that girl, she's not black. But then in the same token, let's talk about this. How you guys categorize black women as loud and ghetto and angry and masculine, but then praise Latinas or Latinx. You know, they change it so much. I really don't know the terminology, but praise them for being toxic and you guys think it's sexy. But when black women do it, oh, they're too aggressive, they're too masculine, they're this and that. So you see how you praise one race, well, one ethnicity, because race and ethnicity really be fucking y'all up, and y'all need to go back to school. But you praise an ethnicity for doing this, but then degrade black women for doing it. Now you see that you guys have been socialized and trained to hate us. I want to know what your problem is with black women. Go ahead and put it in the comments, because I would love to hear it, because everything that you guys are saying are little minor experiences that you've had in your dating life. That doesn't speak for the little black lady that holds the door for me when I go to the bank. That doesn't speak for my mom or my cousins, or frankly even me. So just because you've had negative experiences with black women does not mean that you get to generalize all of us. And again, I want to touch on the topic of racism. If you do not like an entire group of people because of their race, you are a racist. So I just want to let you know that you are a racist if you do not like black women. Do you understand? Racism means if you don't like a group of people based on their race, you're a racist. And then let's touch on preference very briefly, right? To prefer something means you must like two things, but you like one more than you like the other, right? For me, I like vanilla chai, but I also like Starbucks mocha flavor. But I prefer vanilla chai. But you see how I like them both? If I like them both, I can prefer this one. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna drink Starbucks anymore. I just like this one more. So for instance, right? I specifically like Spanish guys, you know? I like black guys too, but I prefer Spanish guys. Does that mean I don't like black guys? No, because this boy that I'm talking to right now, that I've been talking to for years, is black. But that doesn't mean that I don't like black men. I just prefer Spanish men. And you know why? Because Spanish men, ironically, love because a lot of them are racist too. Love my black skin, my hair. It's just like, wow. All the other races praise us and build us up for just being our natural, beautiful selves, but it's the black men that just can't stand us. And it is very hurtful, and it's tiring. It's tiring. It gets so tiring trying to defend yourself to everyone, to white women and white men and Spanish men and Spanish women and Asians. Literally everyone hates black people, right? Literally everyone. I know you guys are probably, no, that's not true. No. There's Asian commercials where they had like a black guy and they put him in the washing machine and he came out Chinese. Now, if that's not anti-black and racist, I don't know what is. Every time, like, especially if you go in the South, white people be looking at you like they can't believe you're free. They be like, oh, look at them, just walking around free, breathing. So yes, a lot of people despise us as a race because they are racist. So when our own men don't like us, it's kind of sad. I'll be like, man, black guys really suck. But I wouldn't say that, you know, like out loud. Like if I'm talking to other people, like, you know, of another race or something, I'm definitely, you know, praising black men because I know a lot of good ones. However, you guys are outlandish and you're too comfortable disrespecting black women. What you need to do is take a second and internalize why you hate black women so much and really boil it down to what black women hurt you so that way you hate all of us. Because if that was the case, black women would not date no black men. Because a lot of you guys have hurt us and you use us and abuse us and just skip on to the next one with your broke self. So really what it is you need therapy and keep black women's name out of your mouth because I'm here and I will keep making videos until the end of time. And I know there's a lot of other black women that will make videos and that will make valid points and stuff like that. And the bottom line is you cannot generalize a group of people based on your negative experiences. You cannot do that. And you guys witness that all the time with the police, at the store, in the city, when you go shopping at Neiman Marcus and Saks and this and that. Yeah, those white people look at you like you're disgusting, but they're gonna take your money. You know why? Because money makes the world go round. So understand that you need to stop disrespecting black women and really just take a look inside of yourself, because how you as a person that looks like my couch, hate black people? How do you hate black women when you're darker than all of us? And even if you're not darker than all, even if you're like a light-skinned black man, how can, well, you know what, I really don't know, because I can't speak, I don't even know their experience, I don't know what they got going on, but how can you hate people that look like you? I would never. That means you guys don't even do the nod, like sometimes, like, or like the smile when you see another black person. Like sometimes I do it to like black girls that are not like angry and evil and always looking at me because they think I'm pretty or they think I'm acting Hollywood or something like that. You know, I like to address that to black women. Can we stop doing that? Can we stop looking at each other's wigs and looking to see if it looks good? Because at the end of the day, it's not our hair. So when you see another black woman, just smile, or, you know, don't smile, but don't mean mug her, because it's weird, because what are you getting out of that? If you think I'm pretty, let me know. I take compliments very well. I tell people they look pretty all the time. I tell guys, I'll be like, hey, Poppy, you guys, my cousin, I'll be like, hey, Poppy, you look good today. I always do stuff like that because I'm confident in myself. But a lot of, you know, our black women, that we need to get stronger as a community, because really, we are all we have, ladies. Don't nobody care about us. We are all we have. So we need to really get stronger and stop this negativity and stop staring at each other and stop looking each other up and down. Because at the end of the day, a beautiful girl is a beautiful girl. And you looking at me and making a face doesn't show me anything except that you don't know who you are. That's all that shows me. Like, she thinks I'm cute. That's it. Because if I look bad, you wouldn't keep looking. Obviously, you like something about me, whether it's the wig or my skin tone or whatever it may be. But a lot of you guys need to look inside yourselves and figure out what your problem is, or where the hatred for other black women, or where for black men, where the hatred comes for black women. Probably your mother, or, you know, like a girl that rejected you in kindergarten. But whatever it is, man, figure it out, because the black woman slander has to end, because it's getting out of hand. Because once we start talking about black men, you guys are not gonna like it, because more often than not, it is a black woman taking care of you. It is probably you living in your black mother's house, and she's disappointed in you and how you're not going out in the world and becoming somebody. So your hatred for her is spilling out onto the rest of us, and that's not fair. Go talk to your mama. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to a black woman negatively. Talk to yourself negative. The same way you say, oh, I don't like black women, I want you to go in your bathroom and look in the mirror and look at yourself and look at your skin and look at yourself and think, man, people really treat me bad. Maybe I should stop treating my peers that badly. But whew, that was a rant. I was about to start camera right there, right? But that is my take on social media versus black women. But I am also going to try to have some guys come up here, like some of my friends that are intelligent, not just some random riffraff. And I want us to talk about things and really talk about solutions and see, you know, if we can talk about some things and find some solutions for dating and, you know, dating black women, dating black men, and really solving the problems that we have with each other, so we can go forward in a positive way, you know. So
thanks for watching. See you guys next Monday. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
Damn, little fucker, man, you know that I be
These niggas won't get off my dick. Drop who got the block, now she wanna flick. These niggas keep stealing my